One of the things to look for whenever you're on your property and you're seeking and you haven't bought yet, right, is look at the variety of the different woods if it's overgrown like mine is. Okay, I've got younger oaks here. I've got some maple in between. There are some cedars that are back here, medium sized, and then there's some ash. Um, the variety is going to matter because it's going to give you more diversity for animal life that's on the property, and also that things can grow. If it's just monocropping one thing, then you've got a problem. So on this side, right, it is almost all cedars. This dividing line here, this is almost all cedars. That's because of overgrowth. At one point, that was all gamma grass and it could be hay essentially for animals. It was overgrown and the cedars have come up, and pretty much the soil is now various alkaline. So I've got to go through and tear that up and plant it. But I do have, the remnants of acorn, etc., that are all throughout the property. And so I know that there's food for the animals here. If I'm trying to have more of or less of an impact on the land and let the land produce for my animals, therefore I have to have less feed cost, acorns are going to be a great source for some of the animals, as well as the other browsing material. So this field back here, which is underneath the Ameren line, is great for sheep and goats. So you just have to be able to get them back here. And that leads to this last part, which is water access. I do have a creek that is behind here, dips down. That creek, I have got to get the water tested. You need to see how much runoff is coming from the other farms. They're going to use pesticides, almost guaranteed. And so you've got to check, well, how does this affect the water level at different times of the year? And it's going to affect what your plan is. So I'm going to be able to use this creek water to give to my animals, because right now they're not doing any sort of chemical sprays. So something to keep in mind of back pastures is your water access, or these things you're going to have to put in there. And look at that for your budgeting purposes for the land you're looking to purchase. Stay tuned for more.